Hello guys! Good morning! Good morning! Challenge accepted guys. Workout with dumbbells.
Ayok nga binuhi May kamay ug may dako May niwang ug may tambok May taas ug may bubo Gawas lang kini ug buwanon Kay mangita naman siyang pagkaon Ang iyang pagkaon balhigoon Kamay ug dako way pilion Ang akong ayok nga binuhi Gamay siya ug dili masuko
This is it guys. Okay. I will start from the small one since I'm just a beginner to challenge the game. Now we have to start guys.
Hi everybody, I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is your beginner full body dumbbell workout. So in this workout, we're going to take it a little bit slower, working with the dumbbells, getting the heart pumping, strengthening and sculpting the muscles, but also giving you a good base for form and function. All you need is a set of dumbbells and a mat. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to start just with a quick little warm up. We'll roll through those shoulders, into the back, and then into the front. We're just going to get pretty
That's okay.
Reach it over. So this is full body dumbbell using sort of beginner low impact versions of things. So they will be challenging, but no crazy compound movements that you reach towards the toes. You don't have to go all the way down. No jumping, anything like that. Just giving you a good solid base of the movements using the dumbbells, overloading the muscles, sculpting and toning, and then also making sure that your heart pumps for cardio. Let's bring those knees in. I have a chair. It's helpful for a couple things if you need a little extra balance. Certainly not required. And then I'm going to be using just a set of 5-pound dumbbells. You use what you have or what works for you. Don't worry if you're lighter or you're heavier. I'm just glad you're here. And then let's do a little stretch. Kick that leg out. You can keep it kind of low. We're just stretching through that hamstring. You should already feel a little bit of cardio. Heart is pumping. So in between things while we're stretching out those muscles, we'll just keep it moving with marches or little step touches just to keep your heart pumping. As always, if you need breaks from this, let's just do a little twist in the torso. If you need breaks, we're going to grab a couple quick sips of water throughout, but feel free to hit pause, come back to it, listen to your body, and do what's best for you. Just be where you are today. Okay, so we're going to start with just a very basic squat. We all know it. We're just taking it down. We're going to grab the dumbbells. We're going to hold them by our side. Feel free, if you want, to do the squat on the chair. The advantage of that is it's going to show
Now
you
I will start the small
where
one
you need to
guys.
be. So we're
1
taking it
kilo.
here. Make sure it's a nice sturdy chair. And drop it down. And then bring it up. So you can be on the chair or off the chair. If you're not, just make sure you drive those hips back like you are sitting in a chair, and then bring it up. Join me. We're dropping it down, up and squeeze. If you've got the chair or a couch or something sturdy for a little bit of a reference, go ahead and sit all the way down. That's going to make it easier on your knees and also show you how low you need to be. You don't want to be here if you can help it. I know sometimes some of us have knee problems and that's a little tough. You can keep it small range of motion. Just know that the lower you get, the more muscles we're recruiting. So we're getting more hamstrings, more glutes, along with the quads. If we're here, it's all right in the front of our knees. So if we can get low and bring it up, you're going to get more things helping, which ultimately is better for our knee health. Keep breathing. We'll go last one right here. and tap it out. Nice job, guys. It takes a little while if you're brand new to exercise to really feel like you've mastered that squat form. Just take your time, keep the weight in your heels, use the chair if you can. So then let's take it to a very basic bicep curl. So my hands are here, elbows are in. I'm gonna turn my palms front and then just curling up towards my shoulders, drop it down. Curl and drop it down. So from here, you're seeing it here, nice and slow and controlled, making sure we're not leaning into it. You can always put one foot back to give you a little bit of support for back support. Hold the core in tight. Make sure you're breathing. Lower it down. My wrists are staying nice and straight. Looking strong, but not curling at the top, curling into the wrist. Looking straight. And elbows in. Good posture. Last one right here. And tap it out. Awesome job, guys. All right, so next move, we're gonna take it to a lunge. I'm gonna give you lots of options. First one being that if you want to add that chair to give you a little extra support, that's fine too. If you're doing that, maybe drop one of your dumbbells and just keep it on the other side. So other foot forward, nice and wide. If you can, we're gonna drop it down to here. If that's still feeling like too much, just keep it a little bend in that front leg. You can keep it small without putting pressure on that back leg. So here we go. Down and up. Start slow, start small, but if you can, drop it as low as you can. Same thing as the squat. We're gonna recruit more muscles, get more things working, more things helping, less pressure on the knees. So you've either got both your dumbbells here, or one dumbbell, or both in one hand if you can do that for a little bit of balance. You can also just hold the wall. It's up to you. Pull that core in tight. If you need to make it small or even take it to that low impact, just tap in. That's always an option too. Just lengthen in that front leg. Either way, last one right here. And relax. Yeah, we feel that burn pretty quickly, right? So let's go. Same thing, other side. And then also the nice thing, keeps our heart pumping, so we're building in our cardio with those moves, right? So dumbbell down, abs pulled in tight. With both dumbbells, moving out. So again, you are to your level. If you're feeling it too much in your knees, focus on that front leg, doing a really small bend, or a low impact version, just tap it in so it's not even really a lunge, just a little bend here. If you can, we'll keep both those dumbbells here, drop it low, press it up. Core is in tight, nice good posture. We need to make sure that we're here. If you think 90 degrees on both legs is a good thing to aim for in that lunge. That way we're not leaning too far forward and we're making sure that we're up on that back toe. Just a few more right here. For 3, 2, and 1. Pass it out. All right, breathe. So we're gonna take it to a shoulder press. I'm gonna give you 2 options. So we're bringing it up to here. We're pressing in and down. If you have a heavier dumbbell or that starts to feel like too much, take one dumbbell, press it up here and down. It's up to you. We're gonna keep it short, abs pulled in, take it here, here we go. Up and down. And same idea as that bicep curl, you need to put one foot back to give you a little extra balance so you don't feel like you're leaning. That works too. Or drop one of the dumbbells and just press and down. So you're just gonna work through the shoulders, lifting up, shoulders, upper back, breathing. We've got about 5 seconds. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you're keeping it short today. Drop those dumbbells down, roll through, and we're gonna take it to a 3A squat. So let's go ahead and just do some little taps. We'll leave our dumbbells down for just a second, and then we're gonna grab a quick sip of water before we move into those plies. So just tapping side to side, or tapping a little bit in front like I am, just while we shake out those muscles, and then also keep the heart pumping. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, go ahead and grab a quick sip of water. If you need more of a break, just hit pause. And then let's go ahead and bring it in. We're gonna go to that plie squat or sumo squat. So toes are out, if that feels okay. And we're just gonna do
Now I have to
a
change,
little
guys.
down and up. So drop
is
it
2
low.
kilos and
if you wanna add a little
2.5
bit of balance,
kilos.
just hold on to that chair or the wall. If you need a lower impact version without the bend, just squeeze those heels in together. Just pull them in, pull it out. But if you can, even if you can get just a slight bend, we're working, you can tell, a little more inner thighs, opening up the hips, making sure dumbbells, I like to rest them sort of right on the legs. You can also just take them down in center. What we want to avoid is letting it pull us down right there. Let's go 4, squeeze, 3, 2, one more right here. And relax, tap it out. Okay, one more thing up top, and then we're gonna take things down to the mat. Just a couple more things, and then we're done. So I'm gonna drop one dumbbell out of the way. We're gonna do a tricep extension. Actually, I'm gonna drop them both. So we're taking it here, elbows in, and extending up. We're gonna go with one dumbbell. If that feels too light for you, feel free to grab that second dumbbell. And I'm gonna go ahead and take one. I'm gonna turn to the side. I'm gonna put one foot back for balance. Elbows in tight. I'm going behind my head, extend it up. I want you to try to get as low as you can behind your head. The most range of motion, the best for those triceps. And then also making sure my elbows stay in. They're not out to here, that I'm not pulling on the back, that I'm not cheating it and going really small. If you can, behind the head, extend it up. All those trouble areas, especially as women, I know this is something that you guys tell me all the time you want to work. Pull the core in. And again, if that's feeling too light, you have 2 lighter dumbbells, take them up. This is fine too. You're just gonna take them over your head. Squeeze up, or just keep it with the 1. We're gonna go for 4, abs pulled in. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Roll through those shoulders. Just tap it out side to side one more time. Just getting that heart rate up. We've got one last move standing. We're gonna do the side lunge. Some of the workouts on my channel, a lot of them we're stepping into it. We're just gonna move side to side. So the side lunge is you're driving the hip back, one leg stays straight, and then you're leaning into a lunge to the side. So we're gonna keep it nice and slow and small. Drive the hips back, one leg is bent that you're leaning to, other leg is straight for a little stretch. Just side to side. So start really small, and I want you to think less about the bend and more about driving those hips back. This is what I mean by that. Driving the hips back, chest drops forward, dumbbells go on either side, moving laterally, so we're really working through outer thighs and glutes, but also really good for strengthening the knees. Drop it down, push up, down, and up. Breathe. Here we go. Drive the hips back, low impact. You can just, full workout is low impact, but you need a little less. Just push the hips back, a little less bend. Relax. Tap it out, drop the dumbbells by the side, and then let's just do a little low impact jumping jack. Just one little heart rate push. I know your heart is probably already pumping. Before we take it down, a couple things on the mat, and then this workout is over. If you've got the energy, you want to take it up a little quicker, that's fine with me. Or just keep it with just the taps. If you need a little more of a rest, reach. We're going for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so down onto the mat. We're gonna come onto our knees. Now I know sometimes this is hard for some people on our knees. I would encourage you, fold up your mat or get maybe a towel or something to give you a little bit of extra support. That still feels like too much. You can do this move from the standing position. So we're gonna do our row. So a lot of times we do that row from the standing position. The nice thing on your knees or from a modified plank, we're gonna try both, is that it's gonna force your back in the right position. So a lot of the mistakes we make is rounding over, looking like this, and we wanna be here. When you're on your knees, you're kind of are already in that position. So pull everything in tight. We're gonna start just hands and knees. So knees beneath the hips, and then hands beneath the shoulders, dumbbells are here. Just pull one up at a time. So your core is pulled in nice and tight, but we're not in that modified plank yet. We're just coming here to here. Pull the elbow right by your side, squeezing the shoulders. Imagine that you're pulling something in with those shoulder blades. Breathe, and we go for 4. Abs pulled in. 3, 2, and 1. And then let's just take a little stretch back. And then we're going to do the exact same thing from the modified plank. If this feels like too much for you, stay right where you were. The exact move we just did on all 4s. But if you can, walk those knees back, kind of in that modified plank or modified push-up position. And we're just going to take it one at a time from here. You can tell it's a little tougher both on your core, which is a little added bonus, but also a little tougher on the back. Making sure that we're not here, guys. I don't want you to be here. Make sure everything's pulled in nice and tight in your core. Elbow up. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Let's stretch it back. Big stretch through here. I'm just going to do a little low impact core. And then you're done. Dumbbells to the side. Step it in right through here. Let's just take it here. A little low impact abs. Round it through here, bring it up. So start really small. That's also a little bit of a stretch. If you can go a little bit further back, and open up the chest. Maybe you want a little arms. Open it up. For the Pilates move, think about that contracting the abs. If it feels like too much in your back, just keep it here to here. We'll go 4, 3, 2, 1, knees out to the side, stretch it over. And then last move, I promise we're just gonna do a little Russian twist. So again, sit up nice and tall. Just take those hands down by the hip. We're gonna start here. If that's feeling okay, you can lean back a little bit with it or get more of a twist. If you're still feeling good about that, you can lift those feet up. That may feel like a little bit on your back. You may feel your hip flexors, that's normal to feel, but if you feel any pain in your back, just take it upright a little bit more. Keep that twist here. Feet up and leaning back is more of an advanced move. You'll get there, but for now, let's just keep it here. Breathe, twist, for 3, for 2, last one. Knees out to the side, fold it over and stretch. Don't worry, guys, if you felt like there were some moves you couldn't do or you couldn't do very well. That's why I have these beginner workouts, because we're all starting somewhere. So lean over into it here. Let your head and neck drop. Relax into that. And then slowly moving up. Feel free to check out all of my other beginner low impact workouts for other options, some longer, some body weight, some specific to each body part. And then as you're ready, progress your way up to my other full body dumbbell videos. Reach over. Let's stretch those arms out in front. And then up to the top. Again, get more of a cool down and a stretch on your own. Really great to stretch throughout the day as you can. None of us get enough stretching in our lives. If you can, hook those hands behind. If you can't, just press those thumbs back. We all have different levels of flexibility as well. Let's take the feet out in front. Take it here. Fold it over. It's okay if you can't get very far. A few deep breaths. Last stretch. As you exhale, try to sink a little deeper. Let your head and neck relax into it. Back to center. One big deep breath in. And out. You did it. That was your beginner full body dumbbell workout. Great job, everybody.